This isn't one of my normal videos, obviously. You're used to seeing just game-related content that is, gotcha, or the rare Sims build, or something. Sometimes there's something else. But calm down. I I got the heckin' brain zoomies at like 5 in the morning last night, and I I had to get going on this. Warning, this is my opinion, so please do not try and come after me like, oh my god, you actually like this character? I thought we were like all hating Natlan. Like, bleh. Like, just stop. Okay. Whew. Natlan's roster has been so far hit or miss for me. I mean, I've literally only summoned for 3 of the limited event 5 stars and purposely ignored Oron, and I won't be picking him up if he ever comes up in a free event wish, or a free, like how we have the occasional, like, every 2.8 we get a free 4-star, but it's usually a free 4-star who's linked to the event, or like Lantern Rite or anything. No, I'm not. No. If I wind up getting one on accident through a standard banner, or through gacha, or he's on someone's banner, I'll level him up for the free fate, and then that's it. I don't like it. Anyway, like, sure, Molani is fun to do Surf Shark BPN shenanigans with. Shalonen is a busted support on par with Kazuha, and Mawika makes my D-Luke jealous with both her bigger damage ceiling and the fact one of her best free-to-play options for Melt, if you're like me and weren't able to get Seat Lolly, is his own frickin' brother. But through all this game's service history, the only characters near my physical appearance have been, at least for the playable roster, only similar in height and eyes. Like, Farina is around my height, Barbara is my exact natural hair and eye color, though I am a bit more of a dirty blonde at the root. Like, it looks more brown to some people. Anyway, I felt that way for a long time, for like the past 5 years, until I saw Varesa. She's on the shorter range like me, especially if you measure stopping at her hair and not her horns. She's also on the bigger side compared to, say, Ganyu or Ayaka. Granted, she's no Brick Cook from Springvale, but it's something and I'm appreciative! She's cutesy, happens to have a really enjoyable color palette to my eyes, and sure, while I'd like her better with some longer shorts and some blood circulation, it feels nice to have a character with a little bit more meat on their bones. I've also realized her pinks and blues. She reminds me of the transplant flag, and she's a long-haired cow. Hold on, could you? No. Apparently, with longhorn cattle, both bulls and sows grow horns for that breed. But anyways, I am absolutely pulling for her, because I'm just so happy to see someone who isn't stick thin. And sure, like, Risley isn't stick thin, but he still is kind of a conventional looking. Like, the only thing that really made him look different from the rest of the male cast was him being slightly bulkier and also having gray in his hair, which meant, oh, anyway, yeah, I will be pulling for the cow woman, because she is so much like me. It's actually insane, and I really enjoy her. I mean, for crying out loud, there's so much that just scratches my brain about her design that I can actually ignore some of the more glaring issues about her design. And yeah, I admit she kind of looks a little bit too like she's meant to be fan servicey. But honestly, if you know Hoyoverse's history, it isn't a surprise. I mean, in some of the older Honkai Impact 3rd, and even Honkai Gakuen, there are flat out, like, booty shots and panty shots. Like, what? Genshin is pretty tame compared to their older releases. But anyway, hopefully that polearm we got in the Mikawa Flower Festival will work for her until I get her signature. Or, of course, I can always give her that freaking staff of Homa I got on accident when trying to get Aqua Simulacra. Anyways, I just wanted to say my piece about Varesa. She's a very interesting character, design-wise, and I do, like, strangely enough, she actually does make sense to be a person of Mexican heritage and being that pale, because I know some people of Latin American heritage who are pretty light-skinned. Like, could pass as white. And maybe even have super duper white people names. But honestly, she's cool and I like her, and I'm finally happy to have a character who isn't just a stick bug. Because as much as the current roster is like full of pretty characters and cool designs, gosh, it's so nice just to have someone with a little bit more booty. Now the men next. Men next. Give us someone to rival Risley. Please, please, please. Okay, that's enough. That makes me sound like a weirdo. I'm sorry. Anyway, yeah, I just wanted to put this out there, say this. Yes, again, this is my opinion. Do not harass me over this. If you attempt to be a stupid freaking jerk in the comments, I will delete your comment and blacklist you. Anyway, I'm sorry about the long hiatus I was on. Took a bit of a mental health break, and I realized that I kind of need a day job to be able to support support myself and work towards my future, so I've been looking for day work. And also trying to come up with as many side hustles as possible. I'll get more updates soon, either out on Blue Sky or Rednote. I'm also there! Yeah! Rednote might get a super sped up version of just the rant portion of this, like my face cam. Or even just, they will get the script as a text post. Anyway, bye. Have a good day.